Hi everyone, welcome to Lipstick on a Rig. Today we are going to be making this adorable chunky yarn flower. For this pattern we're going to be using 3 different strands of yarn measuring 11 feet to make the center of the flower right here. And we're also going to be using roughly 3 strands of 21 feet of yarn to make our petals. We're also going to be using a size N or 15 or 10 millimeter crochet hook. And if you don't have a crochet hook that's this exact size, just try to get as close as you can. For this pattern, we're going to begin with our 3 different strands of 11 feet. So we're going to start this off with a magic circle. And if you're unfamiliar with any of the stitches used in this pattern, check the links in the description because I will list my stitch tutorials there. From here, we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to place 14 double crochets inside of our magic circle. And once you have your 14 double crochets in place, go ahead and tighten up that starter tail, and that will close the gap in your magic circle there. So go ahead and find your first double crochet stitch. For me, it's right here. You can see the chain 2 down here, so this is my first double crochet. Go ahead and insert your crochet hook up underneath that double crochet. Next, you're going to want to grab the strands that you cut for your petals. And all you're going to want to do is yarn over with this new yarn, and you're going to pull through for a slip stitch. And you kind of have to hold your yarn in place while you do that, just like so. And from here, we're going to place 2 double crochets inside that same exact stitch that we placed our slip stitch. And if you see this slip stitch starting to make a big gap, go ahead and just pull that tail nice and tight like that. So from here, we're going to place 2 double crochets and then a slip stitch in our next stitch. And as you can see, we have created 1 petal. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to continue that pattern going all the way around our row. So we're going to start by placing a slip stitch and then 2 double crochets in this next stitch and then 2 double crochets and a slip stitch in the next stitch. And you're just going to want to repeat that going all the way around your row. And when you get done, you should have a total of 7 petals. And once you get to the very last petal here, instead of placing that last slip stitch in that same stitch, what we're going to do is we're going to place it in our original slip stitch right here. And from here, we're just going to cut and tie off our yarn, and just make sure before you tie anything that you have tightened up all of these tails really snug in the back. Please let me know in the comments below if you experienced any issues while you were trying to make this, and I will do my best to help you out. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Lipstick on a Rig. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.